All right, paper mache owl video number 2. Welcome everybody. You're in Mrs. Eddie's home right now. I wanted to get this done so that we could send it out. So today is Sunday and I am building some paper mache. All right, so we have a nice firm ball. So I bet you if I pop that balloon in there, there would be nothing left of it. I already mixed up my paste, just like this, okay? I have way too much paste. You don't want this much. But it just came out of the box so fast, so that's how much paste we have. So if you don't have your paste mixed up yet, push pause and get your paste mixed up, okay? And I have all my supplies here. So today, we're gonna be building the ears and the eyes and the wings a little bit. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can do it. You could use tin foil and bend it and then just stick it to the outside edges and then paper mache around that. Or I'm just going to show you the easier way, which is what I would prefer to do, is just to build it with the paper that you have already. All right, then there's just less fuss. So basically, you're going to want to get this nice and gooey and soft. Okay, so this is where we're building the features of the owl. Oh man, I got a hair in there. That's disgusting. Also something I wanted to point out, this is the point in which we kind of need to decide where we're gonna have the bottom, okay? We need to build up that little bottom piece so that when it's sitting there, it's not gonna roll over. So I kind of mushed up a little gross little thing, right? And I'm just gonna stick it to it. And we're gonna build a little bit of a platform for it, okay? So get that nice and wet and goopy and gross. I'm just twisting it and I'm just building a bit of a platform, kind of like that cone it was sitting on before. All right. You want to build it up enough so that when it's sitting like this, that it's sitting on a nice little platform. See how it's starting? We'll just keep going with that. My piece is a bit thick today, but I don't want to push pause. Otherwise, I would probably go and put some more water in it. All right, so building up that platform. Remember, we're using paper mache paste, so it sticks really well. Ew. It's gross. Definitely not my favorite craft. I would much rather be teaching you painting. That's for sure. Let's get this done. All right, so keep building it up until you think you've gotten to the point where it will sit flat for you. Okay? Kind of like this. See? Now when it sits like that, it sits nice and flat. Oh boy, I got some Alexa in the background just going crazy on the song selection right now. It's very interesting. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so we're gonna start with our eyeballs. So same process. Okay, we're creating an edge. So I'm gonna do it on my spot and then I'll turn it around and show you what it looks like, okay? The newspaper will definitely work better for this part because it'll soften up way better. Okay, so there's my one eyeball. Looks funny. Remember, owls have huge eyes. Okay. There's my other eyeball. I kind of want to make sure it's the same. Now, like I said before, I think this is actually going to take 4 steps. But once you get the idea on how to use paper mache, you don't actually have to follow what I'm saying. Because if I were you, I would have already pressed pause and went off on my own. All right. Now you can see that my right eye is actually a little bit bigger than my left, but that's okay. All right. Get it nice and soft. Oh, I got paper mache on my pants. Whoops. Again, you wanted to make sure that oh, see, it's a little bit soft over here. I might actually put some more paper mache over there as well. All right. Keep going around. I'll show you what it looks like in 2 seconds. All right. And it does not look pretty. There's nothing pretty about this one. It looks terrible. Okay, but remember we're going to cover it anyways and paint over it. That's the fun about it. All right, see my 2 eyes? Maybe I want a little bit closer. Okay, this is not the greatest paper to be doing this with. It's definitely not very soft. All right, and then have a look at it. We want to create the nose. Right. It's kind of a bit of a pokey looking thing. Like a triangle. This thing is hilarious. All right. I might end up putting more on it on the next round, but not today. It's pretty funny. I might also go looking for some newspaper. All right, next is the ears. Now, this is where it probably would be helpful to have a little bit of tin foil to make those ears, but it doesn't matter. Once this paper softens up, it gets kind of mushy. Definitely gonna need at least another layer of paper mache. Now I'm just making the little peaks. Oh, this ear is way different than the other one. And then I'm just putting some paper mache to hold it down. I feel like people are probably professional paper machers. Not me. You can see how I'm just starting to, so I created a little bit, 2 little peaks, right? And now I'm just paper macheing it so it doesn't fall off. Yep, it looks terrible. Paper mache always looks terrible the first time. All right. Hopefully they're kind of the same size. Totally not. That's okay. Just fill in some of those gaps. Might actually just put some paste in there. Smooth it out. What a disaster. I'm gonna apologize now, you guys. This is a messy craft, but it's no different than slime. I have some chunky paste today, so I actually think it's working in my benefit. So there we go. We got the ears, eyes, nose, and I'm gonna give it some little side wings. It's funny. Okay, no different than the ears. Get it wet. Soften up that paper. Oh no, I got paste on the ground. Figure out how I want my wings to go. I don't even know if I want wings on this, actually. I don't actually think I'm going to put wings on. I think I'm just going to leave it. But I am going to put some more paste on here. Just to make it a little bit thicker. So when you watch the next video, it'll actually, I'm just going to skip the second layer of paste that I'm going to put on here because you don't really need to watch me put a second layer, but you need to put a second layer of paste and paper mache on here just to make sure it's extra thick, and then build up your eyes a little bit more if you want to. I probably will not. I think I'll just leave it. And then just paint it the way it is, but make sure that the rest of it is nice and thick. All right. Just put some more around the edge, the bottom. Just to hold it all together. All right. It definitely dried really nice and hard, so that's good. All right, almost done. Yeah, I think definitely wetter paste would have been a better idea for me, but that's okay. Just to soften up that paper. All right, there we go. Our owl face. All right, so we're gonna wait for that to dry, and then when I come back at you with video number 3, will be the painting part. So make sure that you have it exactly the way that you want it. Okay, and then we will paint it together. Take care, everybody. Bye.